What's up, Taiwan? I'm Jaime Ocon with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Taiwan's #2 nuclear power plant is set to shut down its second and final unit in March as the government moves to phase out nuclear power. Officials say there won't be any electricity shortages because of the shutdown, but some industry observers fear there is a shortfall looming. Louise Watt reports.
Time is ticking on Taiwan's #2 nuclear plant, which has been producing power for 40 years from its spot near the coast in northeastern Taiwan. It's scheduled to be shut down on March the 14th, and there are worries this will squeeze Taiwan's power supply, particularly as one of the gas-generating units at a major plant went offline at the end of 2022. But Taiwan's government is trying to allay fears.
这个部分我们都会做好相关的调度跟安排，没有问题。
The government plans to phase out nuclear power by 2025 as part of a plan to shift to renewable energy and increase the proportion of natural gas in Taiwan's energy supply. A new gas-generating unit is scheduled to go online in late March or early April at Decommisioned Power Plant, the major gas-fired plant in northeastern Taiwan. But observers say that will still leave a half-month window after the nuclear reactor is shut off. They worry the state-owned Taiwan power company, Taipower for short, will struggle to dispatch power from other sources.
到了夜间的尖峰出现的时候，那供电就会不足。如果要靠这个调度其实台电手上的筹码是非常有限，运用来发电的机组数量就是有限嘛。
Taiwan has suffered several large blackouts in recent years, and there have been calls from business leaders for the government to extend the life of its remaining 2 nuclear plants. Taipower says the shutdown of the #2 nuclear plant and the delay in putting the gas units online was known in advance. It's adjusted the maintenance schedules of other plants to keep power flowing.
我们已经配合调整了相关的大修、检修的这一些 排程的这些进度，今年第一季1到3月要税修的一部分的机组，拉到去年底去税修。
Taipower says a unit at a power plant in Miaoli is scheduled to go online soon and vows there won't be an electricity shortfall this year, even as Taiwan shuts down its second-to-last nuclear power plant, with the final one set to close in 2025. Klein Wong and Louise Watt for TaiwanPlus.
6 insurance companies are facing fines over their COVID-19 policies from 2022. Taiwan's Insurance Bureau says the companies issued COVID insurance without first assessing policyholders' risks, which is required by law. This became a problem last year when Taiwan saw a surge in the coronavirus Omicron variant. Many people assumed they would be infected and bought policies anticipating a payout. A flood of COVID claims cost insurance companies nearly $7 billion last year. The Insurance Bureau is fining each of the 6 companies $60,000. Police have apprehended a man in the southern city of Jaime who is accused of 3D printing guns. Authorities say that the man, surnamed Lee, is now under investigation for selling the homemade firearms and possessing dozens of rounds of ammunition. Police say this is the first case of a person in Taiwan 3D printing guns. These weapons are harder to trace than factory-made ones as they do not have a serial number and are not registered. If convicted, Lee faces a sentence of 7 years in prison and a fine of roughly $1 million.
李贤是从网络上截取长枪模组图之后，在 3D 塑胶原料列印制造枪身，并且将相关的枪支零组件刊入 3D 的枪身后，即完成功能性正常且具可击发性的长枪。
The United States has pledged an ambitious negotiation schedule for a trade initiative with Taiwan, following 4 days of talks in Taipei. The 2 sides said consensus was reached on several areas, including trade facilitation and anti-corruption. In recent years, Taipei has sought to diversify its trading relationships away from Beijing. China claims Taiwan as part of its territory, but it is also Taiwan's largest trading partner. Analysts say the U.S. and Taiwan are still a long way from signing a full trade agreement. Vietnam's president resigned on Tuesday after the country's ruling Communist Party blamed him for violations and wrongdoings. Nguyen Xuan Phuc, a former prime minister, has held the largely ceremonial post of president since 2021. He is the highest profile casualty of an anti-corruption drive by Vietnam's government. The number of corruption cases investigated last year by Vietnam's police rose 50% on the year before. The country's National Assembly still needs to approve Phuc's resignation on Wednesday, but this will be a formality. A new eco-park has opened in southwestern Taiwan. The garden will allow visitors to learn more about Taiwan's ecology. Sally Jensen reports.
This is Alishan chrysanthemum, a flower popular among Taiwan's tea drinkers. Its aroma is sweet, quite different from what scented the air here before. This site in the plains of southwestern Taiwan used to be a waste incineration plant, but it's been transformed into an educational eco-park.
今天特别发表，把阿里山的邮局整个互译到我们这个园区里面来。
A local university decided to renovate the disused incineration plant. It's now an academic industrial project aimed at restoring biodiversity. It's also a public leisure zone showcasing the budding flora. Besides chrysanthemum tea, organic cosmetics and soaps are being sold here.
透过地方创生的手段，能够让我们的乡亲可以因为这样的一个互译成功而得到利益。
Native to Taiwan, flower normally grows at Alishan Mountains' higher altitudes. But where industry once laid soil to waste in the city suburbs is now a sea of gold, where residents can enjoy a cup of Alishan chrysanthemum brew while surrounded by a testament to transformation and renewal. Howard Chang and Sally Jensen for TaiwanPlus.
The Lantern Festival marks the end of Lunar New Year celebrations. Each year, Taiwan's Tourism Bureau organizes a massive festival to celebrate the occasion. Andrew Ryan takes a look at what's planned for this year's event.
Elaborate lanterns, gorgeous light sculptures, and a full moon, all hallmarks of the Lantern Festival. It takes place every year on the 15th day of the Lunar New Year, this year on February 5th. And for the first time in 23 years, the Taiwan Lantern Festival is being held in Taipei. You'll find over 300 installations spread out across all 12 of the city's administrative districts. The main display will go up at the Sun Yat-sen Memorial. And one of the highlights, a 22-meter-tall astronaut robot rabbit designed by artist Akibo Lee. Clearly, that's in honor of the Year of the Rabbit. Now, if this bunny looks familiar, that's because it bears the facial expressions of Taiwanese gold medal Olympic weightlifter Guo Xingchun. She acted the part, and with the magic of motion capture and an LED screen, voila!
好在我是一个非常爱演的一个选手啦，他就告诉我，大概在什么时候要做什么，然后表情大概那种情绪要怎么样，所以老师非常会引导，所以那一天就是真的非常顺利的把那一些表情都一次性的把它录完。
On February 1st, you can get a sneak preview of the festival, which runs from February 5th through the 19th. And a bonus for visitors, they're giving away free handheld LED lanterns. This year's design is based on the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. It has detachable bunny ears you can wear on your head, like Taipei Mayor Jiang Wa-an did at the press conference. And if you'd like to learn more about how the traditional lanterns are made, reporter Yu Jinghuang spoke to Xiao Zaigan, a 97-year-old lantern master. Look for that report in the run-up to the festival. Ricky, Leslie Liao, and Andrew Ryan for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, today we leave you with the images of plum blossoms blooming in central Taiwan. I'm Jaime Ocon. Take care and see you next time.
This year, TaiwanPlus News presents a series of holiday specials to help you ring in the Year of the Rabbit.
Have a fantastic Year of the Rabbit.
Happy Year of the Rabbit.
From all of us at TaiwanPlus News.
Happy New Year!
TaiwanPlus, Happy New Year!